Your very existence is a cauldron of pressure, and that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the LSU Tigers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Rebels will kick it away to start. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Tigers offense will have the football first. Last season, the Rebels missed opportunity after opportunity to deliver the knockout blow, a game that they never trailed until the final play when Garrett Nussmeier threw an overtime touchdown pass and set Tiger Stadium into pandemonium.
And one of the things I remember most about that game, David, was just how LSU got after Jackson Dart. Their defense and the pass rush was enormous in that game. They had 6 sacks. That's going to be a big factor for them again in this one, David, trying to disrupt the quarterback's rhythm.
And you know what every hotty-toddy fan remembers? That this game kept them out of the playoffs. So there's even more passion for this rivalry because they cost them something a year ago. Time to get some payback today.
He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now, guys, when it comes to LSU, I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive lineman gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you're going to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. The quick out. There he goes. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Use the play fake, down to throw. Now adjusting. He's got him wide open. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown LSU!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The Rebels offense has its first opportunity of the day. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle.
Intercepted in the first drive, ends with a pick.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got an open man. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. LSU lining up 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Rebels in the hurry-up. You know, you think back on the Jackson Dart era at Ole Miss, the best 3-year run in more than 50 years. Now Austin Simmons steps in, full of potential, Jesse, to lead the Rebels to further glory.
Quarterbacks have played so well under Lane Kiffin in recent years. You can even go ahead of Jackson Dart back to Matt Corral and what he was doing in that offense. So now the lefty takes over. This dude's got a lot of talent. He can make every single throw on the field. Lane Kiffin's playbook is completely at this guy's disposal. And because of that, you know there are going to be a lot of big plays for the Rebels.
Off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Rebels will try to move the chains on fourth down.
Now, fourth down.
Trying to keep the drive alive. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on first down to throw. On target to the left. They just gassed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. Now the lead is down to 11.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gets it to him on the screen. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's first and 10. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. This time on target. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy go. again. What a stout play by this defense. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Quick completion on the out route. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Spins away from the defender. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get first downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up first down.
Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Here we go.
They'll throw it from the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They're working that left side. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. The Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down. Touchdown, Tigers! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Colorado State is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Washington State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. To the air, it's Simmons. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Rebels will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Got his man. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger, and that is swagger well earned after that one.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence, and you usually get a little bit loud. Reese, and be like, listen, feed me the rock. So many great LSU receivers in the past, and it's because of that swag.
They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. And the Tigers have a lot of options on second and inches. On the run, it's Durham. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end. Looking
for a man. It's Nussmeier. Fires to the right. He's got it. That one takes him down to the 13-yard line.
Sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves up.
Touchdown, LSU! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. He'll take it on the return. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Catch in the middle. It's Anderson. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the tight end. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Durham. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on 3rd. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Back to throw, time running short in the half. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, we could be shaping up for one memorable finish in this Magnolia Bowl. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution. Time to get back to the second half of a flowery but fierce rivalry, the conclusion of the Magnolia Bowl.
Just about set to get this second half underway. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Scanning the field, it's Simmons. Pulls it in, it's Wallace. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Rebels can really attack on this second and short. He'll pull it on the read. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Well, they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Diggs.
Guys, you just say Magnolia Bowl, and it sounds elegant, pristine, and reserved.
And Ole Miss and LSU, anything but. Charges of clock malfeasance, downright cheating back in the old days just to get a leg up in this rivalry game.
It feels like they've been playing this game since the Louisiana Purchase and Napoleonic Law. They've been playing it forever down south in an area of the country where sometimes it just feels like it matters more. I can't wait to see what happens today.
Man, I love what Reese says. Cheating, yeah. If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Rebels will punt this one away.
Number 44, on to kick it away.
Just needs a crack to get a return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Another incompletion on third down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. A low line drive and not his best work. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They're dealing with a second and long. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the catch, it's Diggs. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give on the option. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw at Simmons. Gets it out quickly. Just does not like to be tackled, discarding guys and getting to the 21. And the Rebels with a second and short to keep this drive moving.
Blue 22.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
Ready.
on 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Complete downfield. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy...
Throw into the end zone, it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Offense would love to have that one back. Down here in this area of the field, everything has to happen faster. Decisions need to be made quicker. The ball's got to be out quicker. Routes got to be snapped off faster. They were just way too late. And as the result, the defense gets the INT.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking for space. It's Durham. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down. That might be it for the 3rd quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. They'll go back to work with the 1st down in the final period. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Here comes the heat. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the ground with the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Oh, it's at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Keeps it on the draw. They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He'll do it himself. Got a little space. There he goes. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground and gets upfield. He's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
They go right back to it. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Okay,
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown on their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
That's reeled in. It's Durham. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Offside. Defense.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. After that penalty, now they're set up inside the red zone on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. Excellent pass by the back on the option. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Ole Miss, 3.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Running game got stuffed on 1st down, still from their own 25 on 2nd and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Diggs. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got...
Breaks into the open. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
Yeah, and a nice effort by the running back. Way to get some positive yards. Nice play call. Still short, though, right? Now it's 4th and short. Decision time. It's not a decision. You're going for it. But what play do you want to run to go for it?
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. They're setting up the screen. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. The sweet feet buy a little time. Grabbed in the middle, it's Anderson. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. The Tigers get it past the sticks.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. 3rd down in inches. Nice job by getting the 1st down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Back to pass on 2nd down. catch in the middle. It's Anderson. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Turning it on! That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you gotta have balance. You can't always throw for it on 3rd down. You've got to be able to run it as well. And they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs.